NVTS is unchanged. This is the pre-market session of Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025. So the stock is trending as investors weigh speculation about potential insider trading activity and growing chat about a possible acquisition by NVIDIA, while financial data or financial results drew mixed reactions, with some investors pointing to softer than expected guidance and ongoing execution risks. The long-term narrative remains compelling. This remains compelling for many. The company is positioning itself as a critical supplier of gallium nitride and silicon carbide power solutions that improve efficiency in AI servers and EVs, consumer electronics, and renewable energy systems. This has kept the community's focus on its role as an enabler of the AI infrastructure build out, despite near-term financial challenges. So key themes are driving this charter: NVIDIA connection and buyout speculation. NVTS's collaboration with NVIDIA has amplified rumors that it could become a takeover target, especially as NVIDIA seeks to strengthen its supply chain and energy efficiency capabilities for data centers. Inside activity reported insider buying and trading patterns have sparked debate over whether executives are signaling confidence in the company's long-term trajectory. The AI data center prospects. As demand for high-performance, energy-efficient power solutions grows, the company is seen as uniquely positioned as a picks and shovels play for the AI revolution. Growth versus valuation versus growth. Some argue that the company is undervalued given its technology and partnerships, while others worry about overextension relative to current revenue and profitability. Short-term versus long-term strategy. Traders are split between those betting on a near-term breakout, potential short squeeze or buyout, and long-term investors are focused on steady adoption in high-growth markets. So the bottom line, the company sits at an intersection of AI hype, insider intrigue, and acquisition speculation. While near-term financials have created uncertainty, its ties to Nvidia and position in next-gen power efficiency keep the long-term bull case alive. The next earning cycles, and any updates on partnerships will be critical in determining whether this momentum continues or fades. Yeah, so let's see now. Intraday high we have here was on the 13th. That was Wednesday, the 13th, 7.55. Let's see what we have here. Was that the case here? No, 7.55. Okay. All in all, though the line trend is now currently bullish, yeah, its 200-day moving average has since started to lean upwards. What we have is that the extrapolation is saying that lower prices will continue to print all the way towards Tuesday, the 30th of September, and we have here it's projecting a price of around 4.07 or there about 4.07. I will come back to that. And then we have projections. What do they say? 6.29, 5.74 currently in play. Previously, we had as of as of the 19th Tuesday, we had 5.74, 6.29, 7.17, 10.04, 11.49, 12.39. So we had 14.12, 15.57 as of Wednesday, the 6th of August. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Those are, I think, 15.57 is the highest on this chart since this year. Yeah, that's the highest projection so far this year. So in terms of probabilities, what could the probability of it printing the low of 4.07 easily by just a rough estimation, we can see we just all we need to do find reference that price 4.07 on its previous data, on its previous 4.07. So this is where the moving averages are. If this is the 10 day moving average, 21-day moving average, 40-day moving average, and the 200-day moving average. So let's just do our estimation with the 10-day moving average. If this moving average is greater than 4.07, or indeed the target you have, then you know that the probability is going to be more than 50%. If it's less than the value you have or close to it, then it will be, if it's less than it, it's then it's, if the moving average is less than your target, then it's going to be less than 50%. So let's have a look and see. We have 4.07 here. Let's see, 4.07, yeah, 4.07, yeah. Okay, so the moving average says it gives us a value that's less than our target is less than 4.07. In other words, the probability of it printing 4.07, or yeah, going all the way down there, is less than 50%. So it's, there's still something there that's still, yeah, that's still it still holds some probability, and with even with 0.1% probability, a lot can still happen. We also, funny enough, we also have a projection there, so that's where the algos. Well, I wouldn't say that it stops because of these projections. It's just that our extrapolation stopped at 30. It stops at the 30th of 30th of September. If we extend the days of extrapolation, it may go beyond. It may not. It may still print below the 4.07. So it's just coincidentally, it happens that there's a projection there. There's an upper projection there. There's a downward projection there. Okay, right. Actually, that's right around 4.04. So in any case, I digress. So, but however, we have other projections. We have other prices here. 4.07. Let's see, 4.07 here. We have another data point here, 4.07, and it still gives us a moving average that is less than 4.07. So we have a probability that is less than 50%. Here it's also the case, less than 50%. Here 4.07. Yeah, let's see here, 4.07. I think it's yeah, less than 50, less than 4.07. So the probability of it printing all the way down to 4.07 is statistically less than 50%. However, if we come over here, I did this earlier on, we can see here we have the price we have in mind. Look at the black, the shaded, yeah, you can see that's the price. So we have 7.04, the probability of it printing 7.04. If you look, you can see that the moving average is indicating 7.18. In other words, there's a 50, there's a probability that is more than 50% that it will retest 7.18. When that can happen, when would that happen, I really can't say. Just statistically, that's what we have. But we could also test further and see, move sideways or move to the right. We have 7.31 as well. Yes, this time around is yeah, you can see it's greater than the moving average is greater than 7.04. Move further again to the right, greater than 7.04. Move again to the right, we have 7.04. Okay, this time around is less. So you have to average out and find out exactly what 7.04. It's 8, so we have a bigger value now, and yeah, bigger value, yeah, and then bigger value. So all in all, the probability of it retesting 7.04 is most certainly greater than 50%. So, and much more, and much more. So um, price pressure momentum is for the 10-day moving average. The 10-day moving average is severely bearish, very bearish, and that is also the case on its 21-day moving average. However, they have a mix of the two moving averages. They have a mix of positive derivatives. The first and the second on the 21-day moving average are both positive, and then the second on the 10-day moving average is positive, indicating that maybe the selling pressure is not as strong as it was before. Maybe that's probably why we have a bounce expected to kick in by Monday the 25th. Yeah, actually Tuesday the 26th or thereabouts. Yeah, yeah. So have a look and see what you make of NVTS, and thank you very much for watching this video.